Hi, it's Miss Christine here, and today my book review is Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I know I say this about a lot of books, but this is absolutely my favorite series. It's I would put it ahead of Harry Potter. I really would, for a lot of reasons. One, there's a lot more to it. The other thing is that if you like this book, this is not my favorite in the series, but you have to have this one so that everything else makes sense. And one of my favorite things that Orson Scott Card did is that he wrote an entire book plus a lot of short stories of different characters of this book. So you see the same scene, the same thing happening, but from a different character's point of view. And I really, really like that a ton. The series also goes on because it talks about it's in the future. It's relativistic speed. I didn't get that right. Ender actually, after the war, travels faster than light. So he keeps traveling and traveling and traveling. So he gets to different places. And he winds up being only like 20 or 30 years old when he's only basically 12 when this story ends. But the world is several thousand years older. And the worlds, and we've branched out to many planets. So we can see how that transpires, and it gets the rest of the Ender series gets very philosophical, which is really interesting, and I like to talk to other people about it. Then the other series, and there's a whole other offshoot for Beans, and that keeps place right at the same time period because he doesn't travel. And you can see what happens after it. And there's plays, there's movies, it's all like ties in really well. But the plot of this is that the Earth has been attacked twice by an alien race that looks like ants, and we're trying to get ready for the third invasion of the third war. And they've discovered that children make the best decisions in war because they're not afraid to die. They're not afraid to send men to die. And they're not as cautious, and that's what we have to be. We have to be very fearless when we attack this enemy. And so, but you have to be able to love the enemy so that you can understand what they're going to do, so you can better defeat them. So they were trying to find someone who has lots of empathy, but also doesn't put up with anything. And that's where Andrew Wiggin, or Ender, comes in. And they're very mean to him. It's horrible how they treat him. But they are getting ready for war. And I like how in the beginning of each chapter, the commander of the school, as well as other people, are talking back and forth whether this is right, whether they should be doing this, and second guessing themselves and doing all those kinds of things. But then it goes to the story. So you have the backstory about what the adults, the people in charge, are thinking, as well as the story itself. And it works really well together. Please let me know if you've read it, watched the movie, or done anything else, and what you thought about it. Thanks a lot, and have a fantastic day.